How's it going, my peeps? I'm here with the 5th installment of the WWE 2K14 wishlist series, and we're covering the story mode once again in this one. As a recap for all the other wishlist series videos you might have missed, we talked about the moveset. What moves would we like to see in the next WWE video game? We also talked about matches, lumberjack matches, casket matches, 3 stages of hell. There's a bunch of matches we want to see in the next video game. We've also talked about the roster, which superstars we'd like to see added to the next WWE video game, 2K14. Guys like the Ultimate Warrior, maybe Ric Flair, the primetime players, the current Divas champion, Caitlyn. There's a bunch of people we'd like to see. And of course, I also covered the story mode. Now, this is part 2 of the story mode wishlist video. In the first one, I covered how I want to see a story mode similar to SmackDown vs. Raw, Shut Your Mouth, Just Bring It, maybe even Here Comes the Pain. A story mode where you get options, where you can choose what you want to do, choose which championship you want to go after. If you want to go after the tag team titles, you can choose your partner. You can choose who to align yourself with. You could attack who you want. If this guy looks at you the wrong way, you can attack him. You can hit him with a sledgehammer or something. Have a match with your opponent. After the match, get the option to either attack him, shake his hand, whatever. Pretty much going back to, the old school SmackDown story mode features. So, what am I going to talk about this time? In part 2 of this video, what else do I have to say that I haven't said in part 1? Well, I thought about this actually shortly after making the part 1 video. I had made the video, posted it up already, but later on in the day I just got the idea randomly. Where I'd like to see a story mode for, and this is more so for created characters, custom created characters or whatever. A story mode where you can move up the ranks, where you start off in the independents, working your way up, and then moving on the ladder. Maybe your character gets a dev contract. You then work in NXT, work your way there, win some championships, and depending on your character's progression, your choices and such, it determines on how quickly you move up and you go up to the main roster, Raw or SmackDown. Once you're there, of course, you also climb your way up to, winning matches, championship gold, WrestleMania and such. So pretty much what I'm saying is I'd like to see a story mode, a storyline where your created character is a brand new wrestler on the scene and he's trying to make it to the WWE and trying to win championships. And they've never done that before when it comes to a WWE video game. Actually, TNA Impact, the video game, had a storyline just like that, except the created character ends up being suicide later on, and you really didn't have any choices during the mode, and it was very linear, so it had potential, but the fact that it was, like I said, very linear, I don't like that. I don't like stories, video games that are very linear. Let's say you lost the matchup, you had to do a rematch, retry, and you have to win the matchup or else you can't move up in the story. And that's something I just don't like. But I feel if you took that type of story and you put it in a mode where you can free roam, you can walk around backstage, interact with other superstars, choose which championships you want to go after, choose your path, choose your alliances, options, lots of options. I'm all about options. I think it'd make for a great story. Of course, for created characters. Superstars, in-game superstars could, have a generic story mode, like I said in part 1, or they could, for some main event superstars, they could have a specific story mode for those guys. So anyways, that's pretty much it. In the comment section, tell me what you guys think about this. Do you think it's a good idea or not? Or would you prefer a mode like Road to WrestleMania again, or something similar to the Attitude Era mode in WWE 13? But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, click that like button down below. Feed me more likes, I'd really appreciate it. And with that said, I'm out, guys. See ya.